Oh my God. I prefer the old days. I prefer some of the old school, the way it was. They were lying to us back then, too, believe me. During the entire Cold War, everything was a lie. Russia is the big enemy, the big bear, the nuclear power. And to an extent they were, but it was never as crucial as Americans were led to believe by their own country. Here's a couple of light clips I'd like to play for you. One is an old Afro Sheen commercial from from the old Soul Train show. This is back when black people, I got to tell you kids, you watch your black people these days, they love those luscious locks of Asian people's hair that Asians cut off, sell to wig stores. Black women buy them for unbelievable amounts of money, and they wear them until they fly off in a fight. But it's white woman hair, Asian woman hair. The other option is you go to Home Depot or you go to a boat place, a place that sells boating accessories, and you buy braided line that usually holds on a fender so your boat doesn't bump into the dock, or something for a life preserver. Or when you tie up, you're tying up to the dock. You take some of that rope, you put some beads on it maybe, and then you sew it into your head and you flip it around like it's hair. A lot of black women love doing that. Maher. I'm getting Maher did. Well, kids, wait till you see this, because black people used to wear what was called an afro. It was also called a natural. It was what their hair did naturally. It curled up and would grow out in every direction into almost a spherical shape. And it was quite amazing. Some of them had quite large afros. Some kept it close to the head, but they were all indeed afros. Here's a Afro Sheen product, which brought out more shape, fluffiness, and luster. You would think this woman's afro was fine right here, wouldn't you? This woman's afro is fine. Her natural is fine, but it could be better, and we'll see how it is better with some Afro Sheen. Here she is. Whoa! It looks fine. Damn! My neck.
What's happening?
A natural explosion from Afro Sheen.
A natural what?
The new Afro Sheen blowout kit.
Yeah, it gets rid of tangles and leaves your fro fuller and fluffier.
But how about styling?
Afro Sheen's new blowout kit makes your fro easier to style, conditions it too, and you get everything you need along with easy-to-follow instructions.
So if the fluffy blowout's your thing, do it with our thing.
The new Afro Sheen blowout kit.
The new Afro Sheen blowout.
It could rock your...
It'll rock your world. That's why I use the new Afro Sheen blowout kit. This motherfucker bought this thing like, whoa, it's gonna be a big ass afro now. Yeah. I used to make fun of that all the time. I always had a penchant for kind of making fun of, the afro, though, was such a huge thing. Women, man, they just don't want it anymore. You have to have pride. Have real black pride, which means bring that back. Get the boat ropes off your head. Get the Asian girl hair off your head. You look ridiculous. You get into a fight. The thing's flying away. You're all picking up your fucking weaves after the brawl. Go with the fucking fro. Bring the fro back. It's been a long fucking time. They've given up the fro for a long time. Bring that natural back, black people. We want to see it. And then the other thing, PSAs were, I guess they meant well back in the day. They meant well. They were trying to help with certain issues that were going on. But in hindsight, you look and just go, ooh, that wasn't very PC. And back then it didn't matter. There wasn't really a PC thing. But they're kind of fun to look at in hindsight. This one features, I guess, well, we'll just play it. Just play it through. We'll see what happens. PSA clip. It's from the 70s. PSA. Bottom of the first sheet of thing. Baby. Here we go.
Hey man, we were really rolling. Got a job, saved some money, bought some furniture. Nothing elaborate, but we're happy. Thought it was time to start a family.
We've done okay. Gotten ahead by being do-it-yourselfers. We're young, we're with it, so I got pregnant.
With it.
We were really excited. First thing we did was pick some names. 9 months seemed like a long time away.
I thought I had plenty of time to find a doctor, get my immunizations, test, and all that stuff. Figured it just wasn't important.
But it was important. Yeah, we found out it really matters. Our baby was born mentally retarded.
Don't be like us. Take care of yourself. And your baby. Find out the facts. Write the National Association for Retarded Citizens.
Was that Mr. and Mrs. Brennan? I believe so. Isn't that great? We did everything. Everything's fine. And then it's like, our baby was born mentally retarded. Whoa. Did they have tests back then? Like, it's like, oh, we could have had a test and maybe had it. I don't know. Because I know they have tests now. And some people still, I think some forms of retardation, as they call it, like Down syndrome, isn't really frowned upon anymore. They're in mainstream society. They wear their hair different than they used to. Some of the girls got big fucking tits. I don't know how that ever happened. And they go out on dates. And they make TikTok videos in bikinis. It's crazy, but it's happening. It's happening. Be with it. So I don't know if they had tests back then. They'd have been like, oh, it's retarded? Yeah, get rid of that fucking thing.